Good morning, my dear students. Welcome back to another new class of the lesson Feast for the Reds. So, students, in the last class, I gave you the textual question answers from this chapter, where I have also discussed a few important synonyms and antonyms, and also a few idioms which were important in this chapter. So, after this, today we are going to start the grammar part from this chapter, and the grammar which has been included here is sentences. So, students, sentences. This topic is not a new one to us. We have discussed sentences for several times in this session only, because in your grammar part sentences were there, and in a few previous chapters we have got sentences. Still now, as it is given here, so once again we have to revise it. So students, at first let me remind you the definition of a sentence. A sentence is a set of words expressing a complete meaning. And dear students, here the main thing which has been included about sentence is the types of sentences. So students, to understand the types of sentences, here you can see I have included 4 different examples. Number 1, I don't like eating cabbage. Number 2, may I borrow this book? Number C, get me some water. And number 4, what a beautiful place is this. So students, after reading the first sentence, you can say that it is describing a fact, or it is stating a fact or an opinion. Then number 2, here the sentence has asked a question. In number 3, we have made a command here, command or order. And number 4, we are expressing happiness through this sentence, and we have ended it with an exclamation sign. So dear students, these 4 sentences expresses the 4 different types of sentences, and they are declarative sentences, interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, and exclamatory sentences. So dear students, what are the declarative sentences? Declarative sentence or statements say or declare something, like our example 1. Then comes interrogative sentence. So students, interrogative sentences ask questions, like example number 2. And the interrogative sentences, they end up with a question mark. Then comes imperative sentences. So students, imperative sentence expresses a command or a request, like sentence number 3, and it ends up with a full stop. So if we make a command in a sentence, then it begins with a verb, and we request, and if we do request, then it begins with please or a verb. Then the exclamatory sentence, which express a strong feeling or emotion, like the 4th and the last one example. So I hope that you have understood, as this is not a very new topic to us. Now students, let me show you an exercise relating to this types of sentence, and it is exercise number A, given in page number 156. So here student, a short story which has been given with some underlined means the story has been sectioned in 10 sentences, and we have to identify the each of these sentences, the types of each of these sentences in the story. Okay, so the first sentence here is, some honey was dripping from the pot hung from the ceiling. It is a declarative sentence. The number 2, Nagil was sleeping under it. It also a declarative sentence. Number C, when he woke up, he was covered in honey. It was also a declarative sentence. The number 4, he thought, how can I clean up all this honey? It is an interrogative sentence. The number 5, he heard a voice, wipe it off. It's an imperative sentence. Number 6, he took some cotton and started wiping himself. It is declarative sentence. Number 7, oh no, now I am covered in cotton. It is an exclamatory sentence. Number 8, he asked himself, how do I get the cotton off? It is an interrogative sentence. The number 9, his mother told him, take a bath. It is an imperative sentence. And number 10, Nagil asked himself, why didn't I think of that before? Which is interrogative sentences. So this is the exercise relating to the types of question. Types of sentences. Now student, another topic has been related to the sentences falls under this chapter, which is called question tags. So what are the question tags? You may not know because it's a very new topic to all of you. So let me first explain it. And to explain the question tags, here again I have included 2 examples. Let me read it out for all of you. Number 1, we like him, don't we? Number 2, you have never met him, have you? So student, you can see that in number 1, we like him. It's a sentence. And here also, you have never met him, it's a sentence, okay? But the rest, the last remaining part of the sentences are being separated with a comma. And you can see the first part of the sentences. In number 1, the first part of the sentence was a positive one. And number 2, the first part of the sentence is a negative one. So with a positive sentence, after the sentence, after putting the comma, we have put a negative tag, means we have put a helping verb, means we like him, which it is given in present tense. So which helping verb goes with we, with the pronoun which has been given here, it is do. And as it's a positive sentence, so we have put not with it, don't, and then we will drag the pronoun at the end, don't we, and at the end a question will be there. Okay, similarly in the second sentence, it's a negative one, so we have put a helping verb from the sentence which is given here only and a pronoun, and at last we have put a question mark. So means student, you can see that we have made some mini questions at the end of the statements, and this is called question tags. So let me tell you the definition of question tag. Some questions are made by adding a mini questions at the end of a statement. They are called question tags. And we use question tags to find out if a person agrees with us or not. So this is the definition of question tag. It's a mini question which we attach at the end of a statement. And student, how to form a question tag? To form the question tag, at first we have to put a helping verb, then a pronoun, then the question mark. In student, the sentence, the statement will be, you don't think that the last part after the comma you have to write. No, it is incorrect. If you have been asked to say a question tag, okay, so you at first you have to write down the whole sentence, okay, like this one. First we have to make the whole, like we have to write a whole sentence like we like him. Then you have to separate it with a comma. Then you have to put a a helping verb from relating to the statement, and here we can use do. And if the sentence was in positive form, then we have to make the tag negative. That's why we have put don't, and at last the pronoun from the sentence and question mark. If and no pronoun is given in the sentence, then we have to write down the appropriate pronoun of the noun which will be given in the sentence. So I hope you have understood, students. Question tag means first the statement, then a help, then a comma, then a helping verb, then a pronoun, and at the end the question mark. And don't forget to find out the sentence is in positive form or in negative form. If the sentence is a positive one, then the tag will be negative, and if the sentence is a negative one, then the tag will be positive one. So now let me show you an exercise. Here you can see exercise number B. Complete the sentences by using correct question text. You can see 10 sentences are given. So we have to put the question text of these sentences. So let me show you the answers. Number 1. It is not hot, is it? Number 2. You are his friend, aren't you? Number 3. She knows you, doesn't she? Number 4. She can't speak Tamil, can she? Number 5. They will come to school, won't they? Number 6. You came on time, didn't you? Number 7. She cannot sing, can she? Number 8. He has finished his work, hasn't he? Number 9. Darjeeling and Mussoorie are not thickly populated, are they? And number 10. You and your brother walk home after school, don't you? So these are the answers of this exercise. Please note them down in your book itself. Now student, I have one home assignment from today's class. This is exercise number B from worksheet 9 of page number 162. Please do the home assignment, okay? And students, with this home assignment, here let me finish my today's class. And I hope that you have understood whatever we have discussed in today's class, and there is no doubt. But still, if you have any kind of remaining doubts, you can ask me in the offline classes. So as for now, here is the end of our today's discussion. Again, we shall meet tomorrow with some other important relating topic to this chapter. As for now, here is the end of this class. Thank you so much for watching this video.